Hello, everybody. It's the LITA Performance Hour, and we're here today with Ed Hilton and Victoria Ryan, and I'm John Gruenstein, and we're going to have a great time today. I know we are. And first, we're going to go to Victoria Ryan, and she can sing and
Something.
tell you about her hat.
Something about my hat. Okay. Well, I'll tell you about the hat. This is my wonderful friend, 94 years old, still making art. And she went to the Tutankhamun exhibit and brought me back some crazy sunglasses. So I used them in my hat. Gave me a little theme to work with today. And there's rhododendrons and honeysuckle and lots of geraniums still getting sunflowers. Lots of mums, of course. Serviceable flower, very serviceable flower. So, you know what? We always start the show with this little tune, and I hope that you sing along if you'd like. I'll switch into Spanish halfway through, and that would be a good see if you can do that too. I know a lot of people out there could. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, the other night, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. I was peeping through the bar. The sheriff wouldn't let me out. I wasn't sober yet. Tú eres mi sol, mi amor, mi única sol. Me haces feliz y el día está gris. Nunca sabrás, mi amor, cuánto te quiero. Por favor, no me dejes sin sol. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away one more time. Sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, don't you take my sunshine away. Please don't.
Bring the sunshine, Victoria. Okay, great. Give it up for Victoria Ryan. How about if I'll do one and try to keep my voice. I was singing a lot this morning, and so I'm gonna have to alternate. But let's try one here. It's old standard country roads, almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice. In the morning hour she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home down country roads. All right. I think we better move to Ed, and I'll take a
How
look.
about Froggy win a courtin'?
Rocky Win is singing.
Oh my goodness.
Uh, or
Here's
Froggy Win a traveling. In 1989, I went to see the New Riders of the Purple Sage 2 shows in Portland, Maine. Went out and got into my camper van and drove out here and have lived here ever since. And here's one of the songs they sang. It's called Lochinvar. Someday soon I'll come by, riding from behind the hill. I'm gonna have a big white horse, swear to God I will. Gonna have a big black hat, gonna have my bedroll packed. I'm gonna come a-riding up to knock upon your door. Oh, lady, it is such a lovely day. Oh, lady, well, I just dropped by to say I'd like to take you with me. Would you like to come? We will go riding off into the setting sun. When we both were very small, I asked you, would you leave it all and come and ride away with me? And you said, wait and see. Well, now we're further down the line, and dreams should not be left behind. So now I'm asking you one more time to ride away with me. Lady, it is such a lovely day. Oh, lady, well, I just dropped by to say I'd like to take you with me. Would you like to come? We will go a-riding off into the setting sun. We will go a-riding off into the setting sun. Ah, we will go a-riding off into the setting sun. Oh, when we go a-riding off into the setting sun.
Very nice.
All right, all right. Nice.
Shall I keep going?
Yeah, why don't you do another, and I will probably do an instrumental or something.
All right. So how about the theme song from the Rocky Horror Picture Show? Michael Rainey was ill the day the earth stood still, but he told us where we stand. And Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Claude Rains was the invisible man. But then something went wrong with Fay Ray and King Kong. They got caught in a cellular jam. And at a deadly pace it came from outer space. And this is how the message ran for a science fiction double feature. Dr. X will build a creature. See androids fighting. Brad and Janet and Francis stars in forbidden planet. Whoa, at the late night double feature picture show. I know Leo G. Carroll was over a barrel when Tarantula took to the hills. And I really got hot when I saw Jeanette Scott fight the Triffid that spits poison and kills. Dana Andrews said prunes gave him the runes, and passing them took lots of skill. But when worlds collide, said George Pal to his bride, I'm gonna give you some terrible chills for a science fiction double feature. Dr. X will build a creature, see androids fighting. Brad and Janet and Francis stars in Forbidden Planet. Whoa, at the late night double feature picture show. I wanna go to the late night double feature picture show in the back row. To the late night double feature picture show on RKO. To the late night double feature picture show.
Wow, Ed, do you know all those words by heart?
Yeah, well, you practice a little.
I, I, I think that's a first on this program.
Yeah, I
I don't think we've
like
had
it.
Yeah, well, it was a movie that was shown all over the world, and
Like that was not Rocky Horror Picture Show.
yeah,
Oh,
that was
I've seen that many times. How would I forget a song like that?
audience participation and aliens
Uh-huh.
from outer space and
Right.
Right.
creating a Frankenstein monster. It was pretty funny.
Yes. And was that the same thing with the giant human-eating plant?
That
No,
No.
was
that was another one.
that you mean Audrey, the giant plant. That was oh God, what was the name of that?
That was a Rocky Horror
I'll take
Picture
a
Show.
shot. The eggplant that ate Chicago? No.
Oh, what's that called?
That's a different one. All right.
You better watch out for the eggplant that ate Chicago. They want to eat your city soon. All right, I'm
That's
gonna.
the one.
It's a good thing they don't have our addresses. They might send people out and pick us up.
Yeah, I think so. All right, I'm
All
going
right.
to Ed, give it up for Ed Hilton. That's great. All right, save my voice a little. I'm going to switch to an instrumental on the banjo. I think I'll stand up and you can look at the ceiling. Hang on. I will. Oh, doesn't the ceiling look great? Yeah, that's terrific. But you can see the banjo now, huh? Sort of. All right. All right. Tell me how the sound is, guys. Is that too loud or not? Is that okay?
It's good and loud, but I don't think it's too loud.
All right. Well, this is not Rocky Mountain. No, Rocky Horror Breakdown. No, this is Foggy Mountain Breakdown. wife had come down with the flu. He thought that I ought just to give him a snort of that good old Mountain Dew. Now they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and men that refuse it are few. I'll hush up my mug if you'll fill up my jug with that good old Mountain Dew. All right. And now, I think, Victoria, you wanted to sing
I want to sing La Paloma.
La Paloma.
Yes. And if Lilia's listening in, this is dedicated to her. She's like a fan. We had the newspapers come out and interview everybody at Bayberry. Not everybody, but the Garden Club. Take their pictures, and oh my God, we're going to be famous. At least they are. So Lilia mentioned that I sometimes dedicate songs to her, and golly, I'm dedicating this one to her. There's a history to this song. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if you know, Basques are between like Spain and France, and they speak their own language. I have my actually my husband's daughter married a Basque, and so my grandsons are half Basque. They're not half baked; they're just half Basque. Anyway, in 1860, Sebastián Iradier, who is a Spanish Basque composer, wrote La Paloma based on a trip he took to Havana, Cuba. And Chinita, he's when he says "ay Chinita," he's calling the little Cuban girl Chinita, and he's really trying to get her to come back with him to Spain on his ship when it leaves. So it was since 1860 it's been sung, but it gained international fame right after World War II. When Victoria de Los Angeles, who was a Spanish opera star, recorded it. And then I sang it as a duet for thousands of SGI members at the opening ceremony of Soka University in Calabasas campus. So I have a lot of memories with this song. It's a lovely song. It's a good story. I hope you can speak a little Spanish. Cuando salí de la Habana, válgame Dios, nadie me ha visto salir si no fui yo. Y una linda guachenada, allá voy yo. Y una linda guachenada, allá voy yo. Ay, Chinita, que sí, hay que darme tu amor. Hay que vente conmigo, Chinita, a donde vivo yo. Si a tu ventana llega una paloma, trátala con cariño, que es mi persona. Cuéntala tus amores, bien de mi vida. Corona de flores, que es cosa mía. Ay, Chinita, que sí, hay que darme tu amor. Hay que vente a donde vivo yo. Ay, chinita, que sí, hay que darme tu amor. Hay que vente conmigo, chinita, a donde vivo yo. Y si a tu ventana llega una paloma, trátala con cariño, que es mi persona. Cuéntala tus amores bien de mi vida. Corona de flores, que es cosa mía. Chinita, que sí, hay que darme tu amor. Hay que vente conmigo, chinita, a donde vivo yo.
Oh, beautiful. Buena, buena. Beautiful Victoria with her Corona de Flores.
Corona de flores.
Sí, sí. And now, Ed, why don't we hear from you, maybe with your recorder?
This is a tenor recorder. I learned to play it because I was a music teacher, and they teach in fourth grade the littler recorders that are an octave higher. But I think this has a nicer sound, and it's about the same playing it. Fair young maid all in a garden, strange young man passer by, said, fair maid, will you marry me? This then, sir, was her reply. Oh no, kind sir, I cannot marry thee. I've a love who sails all on the sea. He's been gone for 7 years. Still no man shall marry me. What if he is in some battle slain, or drowned in the deep salt sea? What if he's found another love? In his love both married be. If he is in some battle slain, I will die when the moon doth wane. And if he is drowned in the deep salt sea, I'll be true to his memory. And if he's found another love, he and his love both married be. I wish them health and happiness where they dwell across the sea. He picked her up all in his arms. Kisses gave her 1, 2, 3. Weep no more, my own true love. I am your long lost John Riley. Sing, weep no more, my own true love. I am your long lost John Riley.
Great, wonderful song. Very nice accompaniment between the
It,
recorder and the voice.
it parallels the scene in the Odyssey where Ulysses returns to see if Penelope is still loyal, and he comes in disguise. And when he finds that she is loyal, he takes off his disguise. Not quite the same story, but kind of the same thing.
My chair started falling apart, so I'm gonna.
So another, perhaps?
Yeah, perhaps another if you like,
Uh,
Ed.
all right. How about uh, well, this is also about kind of like a scene between a man and a woman as they are talking about their relationship and stuff. Oh, hard is the fortune of all womankind. She's always controlled, she's always confined, controlled by her parents until she's a wife, a slave to her husband the rest of her life. Oh, I'm just a poor girl, my fortune is sad. I've always been courted by the Wagoner's lad. He courted me daily, by night and by day, and now he is loading and going away. Oh, my parents don't like him because he is poor. They say he's not worthy of entering my door. He works for a living, his money's his own. And if they don't like it, they can leave him alone. Ah, your horses are hungry, go feed them some hay. Then sit down here by me as long as you may. My horses ain't hungry, they won't eat your hay. So fare thee well, darling, I'll be on my way. Oh, your wagon needs greasing, your whip is to mend. Then sit down here by me as long as you can. My wagon is greasy, my whip's in my hand. So fare thee well, darling, no longer to stand.
Sad love,
All right.
sad love songs.
Oh, the way women just get treated all the time, right? I wouldn't know. All right.
All
Great.
your fault, John.
Great. And you too, Ed, but Victoria will survive. All right. So let me try one that maybe I don't have to sing too much on. Simple gifts. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. When we find ourselves in the place just right, we will be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we will not be ashamed. Turning, turning will be our delight, and by turning, turning we come round right. Oh, I danced in the morning when the world had begun, and I danced for the moon and the stars and the sun, and I danced up in heaven, and I danced to the earth, and in Bethlehem I had my birth. Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, said he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance, said he. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. When we find ourselves in the place just right, we will be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we will not be ashamed. Turning, turning will be our delight, and by turning, turning we come round right. Simple gifts. Victoria, do you have another song you'd like to
I
sing?
sure do.
Well, that
I'll
would be
do De Colores now.
okay.
Oh, you know something? Well, sure. Um, I was gonna say, well, I was gonna do Amazing Grace, but maybe you could do it. Did you do it last week? I think you did.
I think.
Maybe Ed would like to do it.
Yes, I think.
Anyway, you figure that out. So this is my little theme song. It's all about flowers and love and people, sincere people. Estrecha el mano. That means it's a people. I like the verse that talks about people who stretch out their hand and who know about libertad. That's my favorite verse of this book. De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores, de colores son los pajarillos que vienen de afuera. De colores es el arco iris que vemos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. De colores de blanco, negro, rojo, azul y castaño. Son colores de gente que ríe y estrecha el mano. Son colores de gente que saben de la libertad. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. All the colors we see on the flowers that bloom in the springtime, summer and fall. All the colors of people and birds as they sing in the springtime. All the colors like a rainbow of love reaching all the way up to the sky. And for all of this love full of colors, beautiful colors, my heart has to sing. And for all of this love full of colors, beautiful colors, I'd give it anything. For all of you people with pets out there, this is the verse. Canta el gallo con el kirikiri, kirikiri, cock-a-doodle-doo. La gallina con el cara, 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 tot, she said. Los polluelos con el pío, 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 pío. Por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. And for all of this love full of colors, beautiful colors, my heart has to sing. And por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
Ah,
Kapuya.
Chantal, Guyan.
I'm not through gritando. Don't break in.
Okay, wonderful. Ed, how about a couple of songs from you?
All right. How about? I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I told thee, Undertaker, Undertaker, please drive slow, for that body you are hauling, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I follow close behind her, try to hold up and be brave, but I could not hide my sorrow when they lay her in the grave. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, we sang the songs of childhood, hymns that pray, hymns of praise that made us strong. Songs that Mother Maybell taught us, and the angels sing along. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
Yes, yes,
That was fun to sing harmony on.
yes.
Carter family song.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You think they wrote it or did they just make it famous?
Oh,
I bet it's
it's hard to
old.
tell. I think
Yeah.
they wrote some songs, but a lot of them A.P. Carter collected. You know, he went out
Mm.
into countryside side and found people singing good songs and went, "Oh, take that."
Well, how about another good song from Ed? You got
All
another?
right. Let's see. What else here? How about? I ride ain't a leadin' old Dan. I'm going to Montan for to throw the houlihan. They feed in the coulees, they water in the draw. Their tails are all matted, their backs are all raw. Right around, little doggies, right around real slow. For the fiery and snuffy are raring to go. I've worked in the town and I've worked on the farm. All I got is this muscle in my arm. Got a blister on my foot, got a callus on my hand. But I'll be a cowpuncher as long as I can. Ride around, little doggies, ride around real slow. For the fiery and snuffy are raring to go. Well, old Bill Jones had 2 daughters and a song. One went to Denver and the other went wrong. His wife got killed in a barroom fight. Still he sings from morning till night. Ride around, little doggies, ride around real slow. For the fiery and snuffy are raring to go. When I die, take my saddle from the wall, put it on my pony, lead him out of his stall, tie my bones to his back, and turn our faces to the west, and we'll ride the prairie that we love the best. Ride around, little doggies, ride around real slow. For the fiery and snuffy are raring to go. Ride around, little doggies, ride around real slow. For the fiery and snuffy are raring to go.
Oh, that was
All
great.
right.
It's like watching a movie.
One of them cowboy songs. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Ed. Let me give one a try here. Actually, I wish we could play together, but not on Zoom. But the song that Ed sang, Will the Circle Be Unbroken, sounds kind of like this on the banjo, maybe in another key. So that's the way that's one way it sounds. Now let's try see if my voice will hold on a lovely little song I learned not too long ago about the Missouri River called River of the Big Canoes. You can see her in the mountains in the melting snow. You can see her in the falling rain. See her dancing down through 1,000 valleys. She's got at least 1,000 names. She's the spawn of the ice of another age, the river of the big canoe. And she's rolling on down from the Rocky Mountains, carrying the Great Plains news. From the Yellowstone, the mussel shell, the milk and the little moe, the James, the Grand, the White and the Bad, the Cheyenne and the Wide Moreau. She's the spawn of the ice of another age, the river of the big canoe. And she's rolling on down from the Rocky Mountains, carrying the Great Plains news. When the Frenchmen found her, she was Peckatanui, a muddy river wild and free. Gave her the name of the Indians who lived there, the people called it Missouri. She's the spawn of the ice of another age, river of the big canoe. And she's rolling on down from the Rocky Mountains, carrying the Great Plains news. She's been a river of coal, a river of fur, a river of crazy schemes. Steamboat wrecker and a river of gold, she's been a river of broken dreams. She's the spawn of the ice of another age, the river of the big canoe. And she's rolling on down from the Rocky Mountains, carrying the Great Plains news. She's the ghost in the night when the moon is full, the spirit in the mists of dawn. She's the light in the eye of the painter's mind, the music in the poet's song. She's the spawn of the ice of another age, river of the big canoe. And she's rolling on down from the Rocky Mountains, carrying the Great Plains news. She's the spawn of the ice of another age, river of the big canoe. And she's rolling on down from the Rocky Mountains, carrying the Great Plains news. A sweet little song, don't you think?
That's a beauty. Where did that come from, John?
There was Ed and I for years had been going to a this picking and fiddling, and there was a woman who used to sing it all the time, Catherine Lamar. It was written by Dave Para and Kathy Barton. Well, no, it was written by Bob Dyer in 1975. So
Okay,
I don't know. And recorded by Ed Trickett, and it's kind of just a nice little,
very nice.
pretty little.
I need to learn Shenandoah. That was my mom's favorite song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're getting to be about time to sing Amazing Grace, don't
Are
you?
you up for it, John? You want to do
I will give it a shot. Let's see if my voice will hold up.
it?
All right. We'll raise it a little. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear and grace my fears relieved. How precious dear that grace appeared the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already run. 'Twas grace that brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Sing it. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. And that's it. So thank you.
Wow.
Thanks so much to Ed Hilton and
Thanks,
Welcome.
Ed. Thanks,
Ryan.
Thank you,
John.
Victoria and John.
It
Great.
was very, very nice. I needed that. Thank you.
Next Friday, we'll see you again. If it's 2 o'clock, it'll be the LITA Performance Hour. See you then, guys.
Okay. Bye bye.